The desktop computer as you know it is officially dead. For decades, we've been told that if you want real power, the kind of power that handles 8K video, massive 3D renders, or local large language models, you need a tower. You needed a giant, heat-generating, power-hungry box sitting under your desk. But today, in 2026, Apple has just pulled the curtain back on a machine that makes that entire philosophy look like an antique. Welcome to the era of the M5 Mac Mini. If you are currently using an M1, M2, or even the relatively recent M4 Mac Mini, I have some very good, and very expensive, news for you. The game has changed. We aren't talking about a 10% speed bump, or a slightly shinier finish. We are talking about the debut of the neural accelerator architecture. We are talking about the death of thermal throttling. And most importantly, we are talking about the moment the Mac Mini finally caught up to the Mac Studio. In this video, we are going to peel back the aluminum skin of the most anticipated desktop of the year. We're going to look at the leaked benchmarks that are sending shockwaves through the PC industry. We're going to discuss why the M5 Pro might actually be the better value than the M5 Max. And I'm going to tell you exactly why you might want to cancel that MacBook Pro order and wait for this tiny box instead. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the M5 Silicon. Apple's transition to the N3P 3nm process isn't just a technical footnote. It is the reason this camera bag-sized computer can now outperform a Mac Pro from just a few years ago. But the real story isn't the nanometers, it's the Fusion architecture. For the first time, Apple has integrated a dedicated neural accelerator into every single GPU core. In the past, the neural engine was a separate block on the chip. It was good, but it was a sidecar. With the M5, the AI processing is baked into the graphics pipeline. Why does this matter to you? Because in 2026, everything is AI. Whether you're using Apple Intelligence to draft emails, using DaVinci Resolve to mask subjects in real time, or running local LLMs to keep your data private, the M5 is 4x faster at these tasks than the M4. Think about that. 4x faster. In one generation. This isn't an evolution. It's a hardware-level pivot toward the future of computing. But let's get into the specs that actually make your heart race. The base model. For years, Apple was criticized for the 8 GB of RAM tragedy. Then they moved to 16 GB. But with the M5, the leaks suggest we are finally seeing a base-level unified memory of 24 GB, or even 32 GB on specific configurations. Apple realized that with the M5's 153 GB per second memory bandwidth, they couldn't afford to let the RAM be the bottleneck anymore. If you're a multitasker who keeps 100 Chrome tabs open while editing 4K ProRes footage, the M5 Mac Mini is designed to never show you a beach ball again. Now let's talk about the Pro model. This is where things get truly studio level. The M5 Pro Mac Mini is rumored to feature an 18-core CPU. But these aren't just any cores. Apple is introducing what they call super cores. These are high-performance cores redesigned from the ground up for sustained heavy workloads. If you've ever felt your Mac Mini start to slow down after an hour of rendering, you've experienced thermal throttling. The Mac Mini's small body is its biggest weakness.